Hey y'all, it's Kaylin, Hot Mess Express. Welcome back to Flippin' for Change. We tackled the listed inventory area, what used to be the dining room. Today, I was just, doing normal household weekend chores, Saturday. And yeah, I came in my bedroom, which is where I have been taking photos of items. Well, where I had been taking photos of items, it's probably been 2 or 3 weeks since I've done that. And again, those winter blues got me down, and I realized I have neglected this room since probably the first of the year, because I saw some Christmas jewelry on the top of my dresser, which I can't get to because there's a table in front of it loaded with stuff that I was supposed to photograph. Maybe I did photograph that stuff. I really don't know. I'm looking, and there's at least 2 items that I can see that I didn't, but there's one that I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know, but anyway, I was stripping the bed, and I thought, why don't I do another let's get out of the winter blues together video? I'm honestly kind of surprised at myself that I'm willing to post this chaos on a platform as big as YouTube. But one particular viewer super inspired me with messages. Love you so much. My rock star bus driving friend all the way over on the West Coast, who I've never met in person but absolutely adore, adore, adore. Sandra, thank you, because you were my inspiration to continue posting my chaotic life in the hopes that it would uplift someone else, because apparently it uplifted you. Sorry. Pollen. It uplifted you, and then your messages uplifted me again. So we're just gonna go do it. We're just gonna go do it, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Are you ready? Me either. This is the chaos that can probably get put away, because even though we're going to have 1 or 2 cool nights, I don't think it's going to be cold. So I have no idea where I'm going to store it. I don't remember where I stored it last year. Probably in the death pile room. But anyway. So yes, I came in here. This is the chaos, y'all. I'm just going to show y'all. This is my life. This is all, well, in the totes is totes plush. Oh my gosh, I can't think. Totes are plush. Listed plush. So this is where there's listed plush there, and I'm gonna try not to make y'all dizzy. And all of those are listed plush. So you see way over there. Let me try to zoom in. Is that zoomed in enough? Nope. Right there. There's that Christmas jewelry I was talking about. Yep. Yeah, so I'm going to cut, edit again. And, yeah, just bring y'all with me as I get all this stuff cleaned up and figure out what to do with all of it. Yeah, I mean, most of it's going to leave this room because most of it is stuff. This is my photo setup. Y'all want to see that before I put everything away? That is there because that's where I'm going to pop my, that's normally slid back. It's the hamper for like sheets and towels and stuff. I pulled it out into the doorway because that's where my gimbal is going to sit, so I can get you guys an overall view. But this is my photo setup. So it's just some, what is this stuff called? It's like styrofoam. I don't know if we can tell on the back. Yeah, see, it's like that shiny silver stuff on one side. I just dropped the lid into the container. Oh boy. Hopefully that doesn't happen while the gimbal is sitting on it. Okay, yeah, but anyway, it's just styrofoam board, and then you see I have like these little elastic suspender things. And this is just a nice little fuzzy white blanket I got off Amazon. And then my overhead lights, which they do a really great job, but I think that light up there, ooh, that's bright. I think that light up there is interfering with this. So I have to probably find a cup. See the shadows down here? Can you see? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you were able to see that or not. Anyway, there's the whole thing. Maybe I can't get back far enough. So the top half is beautifully, oh, sorry, I'm probably yelling. The top half is beautifully lit. The bottom half, not so much. So I need a couple more, just smaller ones, I think, to put here and here. I don't want to get one for the middle because that will interfere with me coming in and out. So just want a little something over there, a little something over here. The problem is these are, oh, it's going to be really bright. I'll try to do it quick. Yeah, those coil, I don't think, they're not the LED, they're the, what came before the LED bulbs that were really popular for a while? They're like spirally. I don't know because this is my life. This is my life. Yeah. Anyway, these eat up the electricity. So let's not have those on while we are clearing and cleaning and not really decluttering because that will come later. But how am I panned all the way out? Yes, that's as far out as I can go. It's going to be one of those days, y'all. Who am I kidding? It's one of those lives. Let's get started. Where? See, this is why. This is why this looks like this. Because, okay, well, I was starting with laundry. So let's do laundry. Let's do that. We're going to get that started. I'm just a girl who loves sloths. I'm just a girl who loves sloths and lamb chop. This was my bubba's. This was my bubba's. So now this is what I snuggle with because I miss my bubba. Y'all, I have not actually like made my bed, I think since like the first of the year. Probably over, oh, that was my knee. Oh my goodness gracious, that was my knee. Oh, I always forget that I have knee problems until I have a knee problem, right? Probably over Christmas break. I'm sorry, my voice is going to be in and out the whole time because I'm an idiot and I love to have fresh air in the house, but when everything is yellow, this is what happens to me. Anyway, yeah, I think the last time I actually made my bed, like made it with all those pillows over there and my bedspread and all the stuff, was probably during Christmas break from school, if I had to guess. Because the winter blues are real, y'all. They are real. I hate them, but they're real. Welcome aboard the Hot Mess Express, where the wannabe part-time reseller struggling with her identity as a most likely neurodivergent ADHDer is having trouble, shocker, staying on task. Hey y'all, so I'm back. I had to go get water and then I put my sheets in the washer, except I forgot that I had already put a load of clothes in the washer, so I had to move some of that stuff to the dryer, except I forgot that I had already washed a load of blankets and put those in the dryer. I had to move the blankets out of the dryer to put the clothes from the washer into the dryer to put the sheets from the bed into the washer. Did I get that right? I think I got that right. Okay, yeah. So, first thing we're going to tackle now is folding the sheets that just came out of the dryer, if they're completely dry, which hopefully they are, because they've been in there for like ever. You know how it like keeps cycling and then it pauses for like 10-minute cycles and then it pauses. Yeah. Okay, so also only had 1 cup of coffee today. Not sure if that was a good idea, but I had trouble going to sleep at a decent time last night. So we're eliminating, like I typically only drink 1 cup of coffee because then I go to work. And then I just drink water for the rest of the day. So, yeah. All right. I forgot to get my ties, so hopefully, oh, come on, please just stay right there like that. Wait, let me turn it this way. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, I have all the blankets rolled. I do roll them for storage, is how I do it. I think it makes it easier, especially to pick the one you want when you're picking them, because we have way too many blankets. But I grew up in Florida, y'all. I'm a little Southern sunshine. What do I always say? I'm a Southern sunshine, I'm a quirky little Southern sunshine girl. That's what I always say. I'm a quirky little Southern sunshine girl. So yeah, when we moved to a colder climate, went a little crazy with the blanket. Let me go get my ties. The blankets are all rolled, and now I have a little basket that's in my little laundry closet with all these different, like, just ribbons and ties and like some shoestring looking thing, but it's not really a shoestring. But anyway, I just have all these little things, and these are what I use to hold the blankets together. So like this one's got hook and loop on one end, but it's kind of small. It might work on this one. Because I do roll all of my blankets. I roll them, and they are stored above the washer and dryer in my laundry closet. Just because I really don't have anywhere else to put them. I don't think that one is going to be big enough to go around. See, I said in my last video, I do have an organizational method. I am a very organized person. That's just how my brain operates. When I'm going to put something away, if I'm struggling to find a place to put it, like if it's something that I change things around a lot, you've probably figured that out on this channel. So I'll just stop and say, if I was looking for this, where would I go to find it? And the first place that comes to mind is where I will put it. So the blankets, and they fit nicely, but that's how the blankets ended up. And I was like, if I was looking for the blankets, well, I would probably go to the laundry closet, because I do have a linen closet, but it's not really a linen closet. It's so tiny. Like, our sheets are in there, and then that's also like my only place to store things like extra supplies like soap and toilet paper and that kind of stuff, you know? So let me go put this stuff away. That includes this. Now that we've been derailed, let's get back on the right track, shall we? I'm going to start with this stuff over here because, well, this is like my stuff, and some of it just needs to be hung. Looks like most of it needs to be folded and go in one of the two dressers, which I can't get to. Can I climb over the bed? Yes, but if you saw when I pulled the sheets off, being on that soft, I just totally messed up one of my knees. I have really, really, really bad knees. I cannot afford to get them fixed. I just deal with it and I push through the pain, but it's getting worse. And it's like, it's ligament stuff. It's not, I don't have grinding, like it's not like bone on bone or anything. It's ligaments, which is a problem. I mean, maybe there's a super simple fix, but even a super simple fix is not going to be super cheap. So, oh look, I have this handy dandy board. You probably can't see me right here though, but that will make it super handy dandy to fold. This is a scrub top that is way too big for me. Did I say I'm just a girl who loves sloths? I absolutely love this one, but it's too big. It's just not a good look, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I have a tote right outside the door. You go out the bedroom that way into the what do I call that, my death pile room, and there's a tote right there that has clothing in it that needs to be, actually that clothing needs to be gone through again. I don't know, it's fine. It's out of here. This is the cover for my camera. That needs to go over here to go on the camera. I mean, not the camera, those things I just showed you that have bulbs in them, the lights. Oh, goodness. See, I don't even know where to start with all this stuff. Okay, first of all, what's in here? Ready to be listed, ready to be listed, ready to be listed. Well, photoed and listed. Pretty sure that is listed. If I didn't, I know I took pictures of this, unless this is another one. I'll have to, I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, I thought I had listed all of my kids' overalls. Maybe my back started hurting and I quit, or something distracted me and I quit. I don't even know. But these are kids' overall. So, okay, so ready to be listed, ready to be listed. We'll keep these off to the side because I need to check first and see if those are listed. Let me fold these this way. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a bunch of stuff in here in bags that are numbered. So this stuff is listed and needs to go. I'm so confused, and I see a bunch more overalls in here. These are going in the pair items with these. So many overalls. Maybe, I don't know. I must have got interrupted the day I was doing all this stuff, because that's a lot of overalls to not be. Oh my gosh, look at those. Oh, they're so cute. This is a lot of overalls to have not gotten photographed and listed, so I must have been like interrupted or something. Little Mickey ones. Oh, little Oshkosh with little cars embroidered. Oh no, it's a train? Is it a, no, it's a, oh, it's a camper. It's a little truck with a canoe and a camper. I hope I'm not holding these too close. So cute. Okay. To be listed. So I can just make this a to be listed box. Those have to go. Oh yeah, these are listed. These little Crocs are listed. All right, so let me go put this stuff in my listed inventory. I'll be right back. Okay, since this says, what literally says, photos done, ready to list. That's not true. I need to do like a pocket and some little cards to slip in these. This is when I first started reselling. I had a bunch of these clear totes, and each one of them was like, need to process, need to photo, photos done, ready to list, listed, ready to put away. Ridiculous. How about photo, list, put away, all at the same time? How about that? Let's do that, yeah. But we're not doing that today. So this stuff, I love black jeans. They sell pretty good, but man, some of them are so linty. So this stuff is ready. No, this needs to go with like pair with something. Where was that pile? Right here. Where's my phone? Right there, recording what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna go put this in the death pile room in the actual like appropriate bin for the shirts to pair with overalls and like make outfits from thing. And then I'm gonna put this in my listed inventory area because I'm pretty sure it is listed. I just want to double check it. Well, I just did a whole bunch of stuff and just realized it wasn't recording. I'm trying to like pause whenever I leave the room so that I can save storage space, but I might just have to take my chances because did y'all see all, like I put all the overalls that I hope you saw, I put in here because they need to be photographed. I have a bunch of baby lovies, one of my absolute favorite things. Other stuff I found, like some jeans, a baby blanket, all this stuff is washed and ready to go. It just needs to be photographed and then it can be listed. This I had multiples of, but I'm not 100% sure now where the others are, unless they're in my bundle. All right, I'm just gonna start a bundle pile right there because I see other stuff down here that's supposed to go in the bundle pile. I need like a place for this. I need another place for this whole photo setup because being in my bedroom is ridiculous. I'm gonna throw this up there for now so that I can sit to go through this big humongo mambo jumbo thing. Oh my goodness. What is my heart rate right now? I'm already at 3,200 steps. Oh yeah, 106. I feel it. I feel it. Anyway, back to the sorting. This is vintage Disney Pooh. It needs some work though. It needs to be washed, it looks like. I thought this was washed stuff, but sometimes washing actually brings out things that you didn't notice before. These are gonna be like, are these all the same size? I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not 100% sure what's going on in this particular bag. This for sure is a bundle item. Like these little bloomers, I bundle these with the kids' dresses. Those are gonna go in my bundle box. Jeans. These did, yeah, all this stuff did get, where's the other? Those are ready to be photographed. Jeans are so easy, y'all. Like I seriously, when I was thinking about, getting away from the everything seller, and these are gonna be a bundle. When I was thinking about getting away from doing the everything selling and going to clothing, I honestly, for a while, really considered just doing denim, like just all denim. Then I was men's clothing. I used to many moons ago. That was like, I started with kids clothing, then I went to men's clothing, then I went to plush, then I went to everything. That's a needs to be bundled item. And I thought maybe I'll just do men's clothes. And then I was just like, I'm just going to do clothes, mainly because my sister in North Carolina, hey sis, you guys met her in December. Oh, not on this channel, on my jewelry channel. It was on my jewelry channel, Flippin' Jewelry for Change. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. I've been sourcing most of my stuff through her because she volunteers for a thrift store in her area. Hopefully y'all will see some of that this coming summer when I'm in North Carolina. She volunteers for a thrift store, and basically what she does is, in exchange for volunteering, she kind of gets first pick of items. So a lot of times when she's going through stuff, she will show it to me. This is all clean. It just needs to be sorted because I see some adult stuff in here. So this is just, I'm just going to make this it's all clean. Needs to be listed, but first it needs to be sorted. And I have another container of stuff that's my next to do. Let's not get derailed. Anyway, she does mostly men's clothing. So when she's going through and sorting everything, obviously she's going to keep all of that for herself and her business. So I've been taking a lot of the other things that I think are sellable, kids stuff, because I just love kids. I just love kids. So I like selling kids stuff, but also like some women's clothing, some men's, as I am trying to get all my debt paid down. If I think I can get 10 or 12 bucks, I'll try to sell it. Like for me right now, I'm looking at doing the volume game, not so much the like higher end sell-through rate kind of game, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway, that's how I came across like all of this stuff, because, and there's so, oh my goodness, like I'm actually seeing some stuff that should be photographed for, well, that wouldn't really be Easter. That could be an Easter dress. But yeah, so many cute, like I love to sell, especially little girls' dresses. Boys' overalls and girls' dresses are like my favorite things. Anyway, that's how I ended up with so much clothing. And I have so much more waiting for me in North Carolina. My spring break goal basically is to get as much clothing. I need to do sorting and I need to do photos, and that's like basically to get all that stuff done over spring break, and then have like a bank of photos to start listing, because right now I'm kind of short on the photo stuff. I see another whole container over there of clothes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've been sitting for too long. Let's get back to it. I'm gonna go put this in the death pile room, probably on top of that other tote. Oh, I'm not gonna pause because I don't want to lose y'all. I feel like this is taking me forever, probably because I just sat down for like, I don't even know, 10 minutes to talk about nothing. Literally nothing. More tissue paper. One thing I'm not lacking is tissue paper. Sorry you guys are looking at my back. Maybe I'll cut and come back when the table's clear. Okay, what I decided to do was I took everything off the table because it's all stuff I use when I photograph, and I put it in this box. And then some of it, like I found a pair of tennis shoes that are listed. So Some of it has other places it can go, but I think I'm just gonna keep this banker's box like this, maybe slide it under if it'll fit. I don't think it's gonna fit. I'll find a place to put it so that when I come in here to do photos, I set up the table and I pull all the stuff out, and then I can just put it all back in here. And that way that doesn't have to stay up. Now I can get this table out of here, which is so amazing. And I can actually get to the other side of my bed, which means I can get a whole bunch of stuff put away that I haven't put away. Whoop. So nice. Will this slide behind the light station? Nice. Oh my goodness, I found another big tote under the light station of stuff. Oh my goodness. All right, denim, 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 denim. I see a bunch of denim in here, so I think I'm going to end up making a denim box. This is mine. Is this one? No, this is my size, so I probably just didn't put it away after I finally got around to washing it. There is glitter all over this stuff. That's what the lint brush is for, right? That's what the lint roller's for. Okay. That's all my stuff, but it is all clean. So just so y'all know. Ugh. Oh my gracious. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I photographed and listed a bunch of denim like months ago, and I was like, I know I had way more denim than this because I ordered a 30-pound denim box, and then I got a bunch of denim from my sister when somebody came in November. She sent a bunch of stuff then, and I think I processed and like got all that stuff ready over Christmas break. So I just found it. This is why it wasn't there. So this stuff, this is like a box in a box. See, this is all, it's all clean. It just needed to be separated and photographed. But I think what has happened is over time, I've just mixed a bunch of stuff together. So now I have no idea what's what, which is part of my plan over spring break, is to sort kids from men's from women's, sort spring and summer from fall and winter, and then start photographing. So I'm just gonna put all this stuff in here. I'm gonna have a lot of steaming ahead of me, which is not one of my favorite tasks, can I just tell you? Oh, this is a cashmere piece. And if I remember, I think it had a little hole in it that I was going to try to repair. Probably will check the brand before I do that and make sure it's worth doing. Comp it and make sure it's worth spending the time to do that, because it's a daunting task. It's not impossible. Like it's just tedious, and my hands shake most of the time. That, you know, doesn't help for sure. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking so I can get this done and come back when I'm done. So this stuff is going in the death pile room. I'm super excited because this is all the clean stuff, all those overalls I found, just a bunch of stuff I'm gonna need to, over spring break, sort and then probably steam a lot of it to get the wrinkles out, and then I can start photographing to get listed. This entire thing, y'all, this entire tote, I'm so excited. It's all denim. I'm so excited. Jeans are so easy to photograph and list. Love it. So putting this in the death pile room, which we're not going to talk about right now because we're not going to talk about that. So I just got dizzy because guess what? I bet you anything I bet you anything, it's like 12:30 and I forgot to eat again. It's actually 12:45 and I forgot to eat again. Lovely. This is my, even though I'm on carpet, which has padding, when I'm doing photos, it's just not quite high enough for me. I'm a tall girl. So I put this down because it helps with my lower back pain. So we're gonna slide it back here with the table. Oh my goodness, look! I can actually get to the other side of my bed, and I can actually get to my dresser and my other dresser. Funny story, let me grab this stuff because this stuff goes in. This stuff goes in here, and I'll tell you all the funny story while I'm putting this stuff away. This dresser was for Bubba. Not even kidding. I mean, I guess it's not really a funny story, but yeah, so after like having him for like a year, and you know, he's a hairless dog, so after the first year of just falling in love with all the cute little pajamas and stuff, I quickly realized that he had quite the little wardrobe. One day, I don't know if I'll do it on this channel, this is supposed to be like flipping for change, and I wanted to do Life with Kaylin, which was like decluttering and all that kind of stuff, because I want over the summer, after my NC trip, I want to start going through and really decluttering a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff from here is going to go. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that in the comments below, just like some non-reseller stuff, or are you only interested in reseller stuff? These go in the closet. I'm so excited I can just freely walk into my closet and back out. It's pretty amazing, actually. Get my sweatshirts folded because they go in the drawers underneath, which have been completely covered by the, you know, the table that was in the way. So I'll get this stuff put away. So I guess this video isn't really reseller related. I mean, I was cleaning up my reseller things, and I'm trying to get my crazy train back to somewhat normalcy after the horrible winter months that just like took me down. I don't know why I'm folding these like these, because normally I roll my sweatshirts, but this is how it's going in because that's how I just folded it. So, and all the socks I've been looking for. Oh, okay, I can't do that. I can't do that with this knee. Oh my goodness. Okay, all the socks I've been looking for. Bubba's dresser has now become my sock dresser because that's how many socks I have. It's ridiculous. My winter wool socks go in a different place. I'll cut and come back. Okay, so got all that stuff. It was all clean stuff. I just couldn't get to where it went to put it away, and now I can't, so I'm super happy about that. So I do have a slight obsession with socks. Do I need this many? No. But can I get rid of them? No. Actually, I do see some in here that I don't recall wearing that I could probably get rid of. That'll be for another day. Again, comment down below if you want me to do like all of my decluttering videos on this channel, or if you would rather I just hold those for whenever I restart Life with Kaylin. If I ever do, I'm not even 100% sure I will. So over there I have spring and summer, and as you can see, I love funky socks, like just cute socks, right? Spring and summer, and then this is all winter, and then they are of course arranged by season, like holiday. So I have just my random ones, like the Scooby ones, and I have pizza socks, and like the autism awareness sock, like just normal everyday ones for winter, because I like to wear long socks in winter to help keep my legs warm. And then I have like my Valentine's Day socks and my Easter. Actually, I don't think I have any Easter socks. Oh, wait. Yes, I have hedgehogs with bunny ears, so I do have Easter socks. Oh, and I have some Easter eggs. I didn't even remember that I had these socks. So that's what I should be wearing. Well, when we get back into the colder weather next week, I'll do that. But yeah, so that's what this is. And then somewhere, this is all my just plain black socks and my wool socks. I don't really know why I have the plain black socks. Obviously I did wear them because they're, you know, they were in the laundry. They were clean. But I don't know, maybe sometimes I just probably like towards the end of winter blues at session or the winter blues at season, I just get kind of like where I just like don't care about anything, you know, which is really sad. But I think that's why. And then I'm just like, I don't want to wear happy socks today because I don't feel happy today. So I just want to wear plain old black socks today. So then I just wear plain old black socks for like the last 2 weeks of winter, and then, you know, and then we have these 80-degree days where I'm super sad to turn my AC on, but I'm super happy because the sun's shining and it's beautiful and it just puts me in a better mood and I can get stuff done, which makes me really happy. My bed is really, so obviously not centered. I shifted everything that way at some point. Oh, I know, when the carpet got replaced and I put everything back in, it just didn't come back in where I don't know how I didn't put it, but I actually like having more room on this side to move, so I just need to move the nails. And I just haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll do it, I don't know, but isn't it beautiful? Should I take you guys in? And I risk losing. I'll do it when I'm done. I'll do it when I'm done with everything. I do like the final. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to tackle, actually while I'm putting clothes and stuff away, the next thing I'm going to tackle is over here. You can't see it, but maybe I'll bring it all over here because like this is, yeah. That's mine that are clean. Also clean. Also clean. Ugh. Also clean. Good gravy, y'all. Also clean and folded. Like I started to do something with that stuff. Also clean. Ridiculous. Hangers. Right here. Like right here. Some random thing that I don't have any idea why it's there. Also clean. Not folded, but it is whatever. Also clean and folded, just didn't get put away. Clean and rolled, just didn't get tied and put away. I'll come back. Okay, I have cleaned up over there. I cleaned up over there. I cleaned up over here. I dusted. Just real quick light dusting. I have to like do a deep clean, but that won't happen until probably spring break, maybe even summer break. But I told you guys in my last video that I started a 2025 items purged in 2025. And I have this little chart. Actually, let me go grab, hold on. Okay, this is not my chart. This is just my notebook that I have 5,000 things that I take notes in, like my to-do list and all that kind of stuff. But I'm keeping a tally of the things that I am tossing, donating, items I am getting out of my home is going to be 1, 2. I am counting the stuff in my death pile that I'm getting rid of. That's going on my purge 2025 items in 2025. That was part of my original plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can go straight away into the trash because it's just not 6 items. So I'm going to add, I'll have a little tally going down here so I can add my dots to my chart. Maybe I'll show you guys that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more items to add there. I have a whole bunch of stuff in the garage. I didn't start my chart until like a week or so ago. So I have a whole bunch of stuff in the garage that I've been putting out there already this year that isn't counted. And I'm so excited at some point to go out there and do that. So that's where I'm at. So now I think I'm at a point, you see I brought the sheets and everything else back in here. I am at a point where I think I'm ready to make the bed and go have lunch. I'm so happy. Finally done. Can finally go have lunch. It is 1:12. Woohoo! There it is, finished. That's my little inspiration wall. My dresser used to be on this side until I moved reselling stuff in here, and I've moved stuff around several times, but yeah. I was going to show you guys a little closer up of this, which needs to be recentered, but yeah, this, I made this, I think, like the first year that I moved into this house. I wanted something, actually, I found this online, fell in love with it, but I didn't like it just hanging on the wall because they are white walls and I just don't want to paint them. I'm renting, and I did paint the front of my house when I first moved in, but I absolutely despise painting. So I don't, maybe one day I'll paint just this wall, but probably not. That's probably never going to happen, honestly, because stuff has to come out. The time to have done it would have been when the carpets were replaced, and I didn't even think of it then, to be honest. So it's probably just never going to happen. But yeah, this is just like a little, it's like craft board. It's thinner than plywood. It's wood, but it's thinner than plywood is what this is. And then I covered it with fabric. And these are all doilies that I had thrifted through the years. And I made, and that's like a big, you know, table runner doily, or like a dresser top doily, the big one in the middle. So I glued those to the board and made this nice little wall hanging to go over my bed. And I absolutely love it. So, and I love it even more now that Bubba's gone, because that I used to sing that to him from Cinderella, obviously. So yeah. That's it. I'm done. I'm so excited. I got all this stuff out of here that has needed to come out of here for forever. So if you liked this video, if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, it makes the algorithm happy. So comment down below. Let me know what you thought. What are your thoughts? Do you struggle with seasonal like sadness? Do you struggle with that? I struggle with it so bad. And then when I come out of it in the spring, it's just, everything is just so glorious and wonderful, and I'm so happy. And then I can actually get stuff done because I let way too much go for 2 to 3 months over the winter. After the holidays, forget it. January's okay. February and March, forget it. Like February and March, I'm just in survival mode. That's it. So now that we are out of hibernation for spring, we can get stuff done. Super happy. Thank you guys once again for coming along with me. Bye, y'all.